If you're the one texting first, suggesting plans, keeping conversations alive, and still feeling like you're always doing more and receiving less, this video will explain why that happens. Because what feels like empowerment on the surface can quietly change the dynamics of attraction underneath. Most women initiate for very understandable reasons, not because they're desperate, but because they want clarity, safety, momentum, and emotional connection. Initiating gives a sense of control. It reduces uncertainty. It creates movement. It calms the nervous system. From a psychological perspective, action reduces anxiety. When you act, your body feels less helpless. That's why initiating feels confident and self-directed. This aligns with motivational psychology, which shows that humans pursue relationships to meet deep needs for connection, intimacy, and emotional regulation. Acting toward those needs gives a short-term sense of relief and agency. So initiating does feel good. At first, attraction doesn't grow from effort alone. It grows from reciprocal effort. Psychologists call this reciprocal liking, the tendency for people to feel stronger attraction toward those who demonstrate matched interest, not just interest in one direction. When one person consistently initiates, starts conversations, escalates connection, suggests plans, maintains momentum, the interaction subtly becomes asymmetrical. One person is moving the relationship forward. The other is responding, or simply allowing. And while responsiveness is not inherently bad, attraction thrives most when both nervous systems are engaged, not when one is carrying the relational load. Here's the part most dating advice ignores. When you initiate repeatedly, you unintentionally remove the space where the other person would feel. Curiosity, desire to pursue motivation, to invest opportunity, to lead research on early romantic interactions, shows that who initiates sets the tone for how effort and responsibility are distributed later. If one person consistently takes initiative, the other often adapts by doing less, not necessarily out of malice, but because the system no longer requires their movement. Humans tend to invest more where their effort is needed. When effort isn't needed, investment often plateaus. Initiating is often less about desire and more about nervous system regulation. When silence feels unbearable, when uncertainty triggers urgency, when waiting feels like losing, the body seeks relief. Initiating becomes a way to reduce anxiety, regain control, restore predictability. But attraction doesn't respond to relief-seeking behavior. It responds to presence. A regulated nervous system creates space. An anxious nervous system fills space. When one person fills all the space, the other has nothing to move into. In many heterosexual dynamics, masculine-identified men are biologically and socially wired to respond to opportunity, challenge, and invitation, not management. When a woman initiates heavily, leadership cues are preempted, pursuit instincts are dampened, polarity softens. This doesn't mean men don't like interest. It means attraction often deepens when interest is received and responded to, not when it is supplied in advance. Large-scale dating data, including speed dating studies, shows that when men initiate and women respond with warmth, attraction tends to increase on both sides. When women initiate heavily, men are statistically less likely to escalate afterward. This is not about gender roles. It's about response loops. Initiating feels empowering because it soothes uncertainty. But attraction grows when uncertainty is allowed, not eliminated in a safe way. Attraction needs openness, responsiveness, space. Reciprocity. When you initiate constantly, you may feel strong, but the connection quietly loses polarity. Power in dating is not about action. It's about who has room to move. This isn't about withholding, ignoring, or manipulating. Psychological research on attraction shows that people are more drawn to others who are available, but not over-accessible. This creates perceived value, curiosity, motivation to invest, not because of games, but because effort and reward stay connected. Attraction weakens when effort and reward are disconnected. If connection is always available, regardless of the other person's movement, the nervous system does not register urgency or desire. If you've ever felt exhausted from carrying connection, this isn't a personal failure. It's a relational pattern that makes sense once you understand how attraction actually works. Awareness is the first shift.